Yeah, g'day everyone. Yeah, big day for me today. After probably a couple of years of research, going to a number of outdoor shows and doing a lot of research online, finally going to pick up my rooftop tent, which I'm really looking forward to. So we're going to go down to Tough Touring and get that put on the roof today, and I'll introduce to Mark who runs Tough Touring, and then after that we'll set it up, and I'll take you through the tent. So, and this is just my opinion, a lot of research, and for what my needs are, this is what I believe is the best rooftop tent that I can get for value for money, but also ease of getting up, and just all of the features which we'll go through later. So hope you enjoy the video. It might be a little bit different. I'm not going to be finding any gold or any relics and treasures from the early gold rush, but hope you enjoy. Cheers. Okay, finally got it from Tough Touring, the Bundutop Bundutec. So let's have a look at the setup, and I'll just show you how easy it is. So this is electric, so all we have to do is hit this button, and that's it. Okay, so we've got a 300 watt solar panel on the roof. That's all hardwired into here, into a secondary DC-DC charger, and then I just basically put the power back into here. So there's direct power in there, and we'll go and we'll have a look at that. Just a couple other things. So I've also just made a little bit of a junction point there, just so people, when I'm driving around, I've got it parked, so people don't hit buttons and things like that. Override there, fuse there, all good. So this is the ladder, pretty good. Probably need to, when I set it up, I probably needed to put, might put another couple there just to make it a little bit more stable. But let's go and have a look at how the tent is set up. So you can basically put this on any of the sides. You can actually get into it. So now the good thing about these tents is you can put all of your bedding in there. So let's jump into the tent. And sorry about that. So beautiful airflow through this. As you can see how the awnings sit over here. So even if it's pouring with rain, almost horizontal rain, all I need to do is pull that up a bit further. And even during rainstorms, I can have that really good ripstop canvas, really good mesh. So what it has got here, push button light, fans on either side. It's pretty good. Pockets, another fan on this side. And as you can, it's probably about a 25-30 km/h wind at the moment, and yeah, right now I can't, you can't hear anything. So what other things have we got in here? So got another pocket here, and down here is where I've just set up. So that's where the power comes through to here. I've just set up a three bit part here. Also put some USBs in there, so I can put like a TV and all that kind of stuff. Mattress is really comfortable. We'll see how we go with a couple of sleeps in it, but it's one of the biggest ones on the market. I think it's 100 millimeter. And as you can see, this basically these tracks run down and then come back up through the motor there. Everything's got an override. All these things can be replaced. So that's how you sit in here. So it's pretty cool. Plenty of room. As I said, let's see, I'll go and lie down this way, just give you an idea that it's in. So you can see my feet there. So even if you were 6'5", I reckon you'd be still okay. So that's it. That's how you, so if you're sitting down at night, you can just sit like this. if I close all this up, we'll see how dark it gets too. So we just so if you want a good sleep in the morning, you can see how dark it's just starting. It's only with two of them on. And we get another one over here. There you go, look how dark it is. And I'll leave the other one open just for now. But yeah, it just gets really, really dark. I'll do this one if you want. All that's going to happen is it's just going to get very, very dark. I'll just put that up for a second. There you go. So it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's how dark it is. So that gives you an idea. So I suppose a few questions. So I've been sort of doing research on this for probably a couple of years. And what I was aiming to get from a tent is basically something where I could get into a place really, really quickly and out of a place really, really quickly. So most of the time I do gold prospecting, so I do get down some fairly sort of gnarly tracks where there's not a lot of room and that, so there's no good having a trailer. But also the fact that I can just turn up at night and just hit the button. 30 seconds later, all this sits up here. So that awning that sits out there, so we'll go outside in a sec. That's another wall for another awning there. Everything just sits up in here. You can have heaps of stuff sitting in here in terms of the capacity. Yeah, so that's probably one of the main reasons. So you got everything here. If I want to actually pamper myself, I can even, with that, I've got a little 12 volt TV, so I can actually just sit here and just put a TV here. If I can get a few channels and all that kind of stuff. So the way everything works, you can see how this spins in. So it actually comes, everything draws itself in. All the strings and all that kind of stuff will bring everything in from the side. You can see that over there. So it's really, really good. What I really, really love about it is just the airflow and the fact that you can actually, you know, even in really, when it's really, really hot, you can basically have all this open and just got a beautiful airflow. And if it's really, and you're still hot, you can always turn the fans on and all that kind of stuff. Touch button lights, so you're not looking for switches and all that kind of stuff in the middle of the night. So yeah, really, really happy with this. And the best thing is I've got power. I can charge stuff. I can put my phones and all that kind of stuff in here. You can put, you know, you can put spare clothes, whatever you want. Obviously, nothing too hard, but just anything nice and soft, and everything, and it'll basically, you know, squash down. So that's the inside of the tent. I'll take you around the outside and just show you a couple of little add-ons that I've got tough touring to do. And yeah, we'll see what that looks like. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted on this is I had a little King's awning, and I just thought I'd just chuck this on the back, but what I wanted to do is actually flush with the tent. So that's sitting flush with the tent. This also protects it just in case you scrape across any trees and so forth. And the reason why I wanted it flush is when we're opening the back of the 120 series Prado, is I can actually, and I've just got a bit of a table and stuff like that here, so I can just prepare everything, and I'm basically under here. Fridge is just there. All really, I'm pretty happy with that sort of setup. So that was one of the add-ons to it, and I also got a light there, so that LED light, that'll light up half the campground. They're really, really good, those ones. Similar over here. So what I've done here, instead of actually putting an awning, I've actually just put I think you see just a sail rail along there. It just connected, so this is just a Dashi wall unit. And again, another light out here. If I want, I can just put a table or whatever I want out here. Again, these lights will light up the whole area. If I want, I can draw this out, I can enclose this. There's a lot of different sort of things I can actually do with this, which is pretty cool going into the future. But yeah, just at the moment, just happy with this. You know, it's hot. If it's hot, I just want to sit in the shade. I've got, you know, two options to actually sit in the shade there. So that's it. And I suppose the bottom line is you know, these tents are, you know, they are not at the top end, but they are, you know, they're expensive tents, but they're worth every single dollar, because it's as simple as that. And then to actually get the thing down, you know, just tuck in the edges and just pull it down. Simple as that. If there's one thing that I'm just a little bit, it's just that the ladder's a little bit cumbersome, so I'm just trying to work out. You can actually put the ladder actually up in the tent, but yeah, I think it's worth its weight in gold. It's simple. It's so simple. You know, just hit a button, you get up. You know, you can get to places, and within a minute you can be in bed, which is, I reckon, is pretty unreal. And that's why I reckon it's, for me, it's the best tent on the market. Well, excellent build. I think it weighs about 70 kilo or something like that. It's about 2.1 by 1.35. So yeah, does everything. Got the 300 watt on the top, so that's going to power a lot of stuff. So really happy with the setup. Just looking forward to getting out and enjoying the great outdoors now. So, you know, I really hope you liked the video. Please comment. As I said, this is my opinion. I've done a lot of research, looked at all the ones, the clamshell ones. You know, you just don't get that room that you do with these ones where you've got all four sides up. You know, yes, it's electrics, yes, there's winches and things, and that can go wrong, but there's a number of overrides and so forth. And you know, it's fairly windy today, and you just can't hear anything. You know, there's a lot of videos of them on the South, you know, it's the South African build. There's a lot of videos of them on the actual coast, South Africa, which blowing a gale and horizontal mist and all that kind of stuff, and people are just bone dry. So yeah, hope you like the video. Yeah, looking forward to hopefully getting out and finding a bit of gold. But yeah, by all means, ask a few questions, and what I'll do is I'll do a review of this probably 6 months or something like that, once I've been out and about a bit with it, and see how we go. Cheers.